All right, so this one, I just saw this clip today. This infuriated me. So hopefully, you guys, let's check this out.
Sued my sperm donor, and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have no idea how.
I'm sorry.
I successfully sued my sperm donor, and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have no idea how happy this makes me because now I can be a stay-at-home mom because 40% of his paycheck can support me fully financially. So what happened was I'm a lesbian and I can't have babies the natural way, obviously. So I went the IVF route and I went to a sperm bank and I bought sperm. I get pregnant, I have my baby, I'm living with my girlfriend, she's working full time, so she's supporting us financially. And then all of a sudden, she decides she wants to break up and she refuses to give me child support. She said, I don't want anything to do with this baby. I'm not on the birth certificate. I'm not legally obligated to take care of them. I'm out. And I said, well, shit, what am I going to do now? Then it occurred to me I could sue the baby's biological father. I mean, the baby wouldn't be here without him, right? So my friend that works at the sperm bank got me my sperm donor's contact info, and I texted him, and I acted like it was the wrong number. And we ended up making plans. We were texting back and forth for a while. We ended up making plans to meet up, and I hung out with him for a few months, befriended him, and then I got a DNA sample off of his cup one day, like swabbed it for his saliva. I sent it in and made sure that he actually was the biological father of my child, and he was. So I took him to court to get child support, and they granted me 40% of his paycheck. I successfully.
I, you know, this is the thing. Everything about this is illegal, right? Every or it should be. The insanity of this. Is there any investigation? This is so infuriating. This is so infuriating. This is the insanity right here of our justice system. Where a man is like, this is the thing where you, God, I am extremely angry. Extremely angry. She absolutely she's the only one responsible for it. She's the only one responsible for it. It is a sperm bank. The man should never be. It's like, God, it's just absolutely infuriating. Our justice. This is the thing. This right here, okay, shows you women have more rights than men. Women have more privileges in society than men. Okay? You have the exact same rights of men, and yet you have no real connection to this man, and yet you can still garnish wages from this man, from this stranger. It's absolutely, utterly insane. I'm disgusted. Well, let's react to this.
Successfully sued my sperm donor, and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have.
And the happiness on her effing face. No care for that man. The absolute.
No idea how happy this makes me because now I can be a stay-at-home mom because.
Stay at home. Selfish. Absolutely selfish. You are the only one in this equation that wanted to be the parent, that wanted a child. And what do? You wanted a child, yet you're too lazy to actually support your own effing child. So what? You will look out to a stranger to support your lifestyle. This is the selfishness of a lot of women. A lot of women. Okay? This is the selfishness of a lot of women. Where they do not want to be adults. They don't want to be adults. They want to be. It's like, you know what? This is the thing. I swear, I would trade places with a stay-at-home mom. I would. Okay. How about treat me just as nice, treat me great, and provide for me, and I'll stay home with the kids, and I'll take care of all shit. Because women, I've seen it, and I've been there. It's not the most. It's not comparable to an actual 9 to 5 job. It's not. It's not as taxing, not as stressful, not as just mentally draining as the same as a 9 to 5 job. Women know that. Women know how stressful, how draining, how mentally exhausting it is to work, having to pay bills, forced to pay bills, working so you can pay bills, right? Worrying about your paycheck, worrying about your rent, worrying about all this shit. Right? Women know that. Modern day women know that. So they will do whatever they can so they don't have to be full-grown adults. It's disgusting.
40% of his paycheck can support me fully financially. So what happened was
40% of your paycheck. It's not. It's like he didn't even. 40%. How's the man living? It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, 40%. 40%.
a lesbian and I can't have babies the natural way, obviously. So I went the IVF route and I went to a sperm bank and I bought sperm. I get pregnant, I have my baby, I'm living with my girlfriend, she's working full time, so she's supporting us financially. And then all of a sudden she decides she wants to break up and she refuses to give me child support. She said, I don't.
Not even the woman that she was in a relationship with wants to be with this woman. This is the thing. Here's the thing where a lot of people don't talk about, especially the LGBT whatever community. They don't talk about the toxicity, okay? Women, and a lot of them can't even stand other women. They can't. Hell, you do statistically, hell, gay relationships last longer or better than actual lesbian relationships. Because you can't even deal with this absolute, utter selfishness. Because here's the thing. This woman already shows strangers how selfish she is. Okay? Imagine now, women having to, and women don't. I'm sorry, whether you're lesbian or not, women don't naturally want to financially support someone else. Women don't, right? Not naturally, not in general, right? Women do not find pleasure in financially supporting someone else. They don't. So, even her girlfriend or her partner couldn't stand her. Doesn't want to be with her.
I don't want anything to do with this baby. I'm not on the birth certificate. I'm not legally obligated to take care of them. I'm out. And I said, well, shit, what am I going to do now? Then it occurred to me, I could sue the baby's biological father. I mean, the baby wouldn't be here without him, right?
The baby wouldn't be here without him. The baby wouldn't be here if you didn't make it. This is the thing, right? The whole Roe v. Ray crap, whatever, the whole women controlling their bodies. Like all that talk, women controlling their bodies, yet men have no say in nothing. It's just this right here infuriates me because this is the injustice that men are going through. Why do you think so many men, okay, are tired or fed up with how Western society treats men? The world treats men like shit. And I'm talking about average men. I'm not talking about the top percent men, the men that make six figures, the men makes millionaires. No, I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about the majority of men, which are average men. The world shits on average men. Okay? Even average women have a better life than average men.
So my friend that works at the sperm bank got me my sperm donor's contact info, and
That part is absolute. I believe it's absolutely illegal. I believe it's anonymous. You don't get, like, I can't. Does the court do no investigation? It's absolutely disgusting. How can you do something so illegal? I believe it's supposed to be anonymous. I don't think that information is given out like that. And that's the insanity of it. That's the insanity of it. This is why I want to show this to men. The $100 or whatever you get from donating sperm, don't do it. It's full of crap. Guess who's helping? The lesbians. It's helping lesbians. And guess what they will do? They will not have any qualms of screwing men up. Because they're lesbians. They could give a shit about men. Right? Imagine just hetero women, right? They don't even give a shit about men. So, the lesbians, they definitely don't care about men. They definitely don't care about the suffering, okay? The destruction of men.
I texted him and I acted like it was the wrong number. And we ended up making plans. We were texting back and forth for a while. We ended up making plans to meet up. And I hung out with him for a few months, befriended him. And then I got a DNA sample off of his cup one day, like swabbed it for his saliva. I sent it in and made sure that he actually was the biological father of my child. And he was. So I took him to court to get child support. And they granted me 40% of his paycheck.
It's just disgusting. It is really disgusting. Where you would think so innocently, right, donating sperm, that this is what happens to you. That you can be sued, okay? You can be put on child support for a kid that you didn't quite make, but you are now being put on child support. It's absolutely disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. And 40%? It's like, okay, you know what? In a still terrible situation, 10, 20%, just to help her out. No. He's been garnishing wage enough so she can be a stay-at-home mom. Continue her laziness. Continue her selfishness. She is not even working to provide for her own kid. She is making some stranger provide for her kid. It's 40% is insane. McCoy, 40%, yes, it's insane. It's like, you might as well, I mean, like, it's not that much different than half, okay? It's like it's like a while back, right? I was seeing like an ad, right? An ad or some kind of video of sperm banks telling men, oh, we need your help. Please donate more. More men need to donate. More men need to go to the sperm banks because we need your help. We need, to help out people, right? I.e., people like this. Yeah. Don't. F the sperm banks. Do not do it. Okay? This right here should be a wake-up call. I mean, I think so too. I think they are. But this right here is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. To do that to a complete stranger you don't know. To pretty much ruin someone else's life. 40%? How is he going to survive? He is surviving paycheck to paycheck. Literally, this woman is forcing another man, right? Forcing a stranger to survive paycheck to paycheck. If he's even surviving paycheck to paycheck now. For what? For her to be lazy, for her to stay home, for her not to even financially support her own kid. It's like, this is not even like the most optimal situation where she's working, she's trying her best to provide for her kid, like a struggling single mom, right? This is not even that case, right? She's not even a struggling single mom. She's a lazy ass single mom. And she wants this stranger to continue and help her laziness, right? This is, I mean, like, I don't even agree to the whole, if it was like a working, you know, working hard or difficult, I mean, struggling lesbian single mom, I wouldn't even agree to that situation, but at least she is trying her best to provide for her children, but she couldn't, so she sued the donor for child support. Okay, I guess. I mean, that's still not great, but you know, at least you are trying your best to provide for your children, right? For your kid. You just need more support. You just need more help. I guess I can be empathetic or sympathetic to that. But this is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. The selfishness of women, it knows no bound. What do you guys think?